Well, I got asked by a friend that I do a little trapping for to come in and see if I couldn't catch this beaver that's in his farm pond. I say he's got cows in the pond. There's a series of 2 ponds, one here and one right over at Levee. He don't want the cows falling through on the bank dens, and he's got a levee up here that they're denning in. Could cause his levee to fail. He said back here in this corner they have a dam going to a creek. I mean, I don't expect much, maybe 1-2 beaver in here, 2-year-olds that done come in here and started making a mess. But we'll see. I say he's got cattle, so I'm going to be mindful of set locations and sets so I don't catch them. But we'll see if we can't get one out of here for the landowner. So it's not a big pond. It's only 1, 2, 4 acre pond, but the levee's getting undermined by bank dens, and they're damming it up to the creek. So I'll get down through here and see what I can find. I don't know, that can't be real. Surely not. That's freaking me out. I don't know if you can see that. Surely not real. It ain't blinked, hadn't moved. I don't know. I'm gonna chunk something at it, see if it's real. There's a gator head. No way is that real. I don't know. That's just freaky. Let me find something to throw at it. I don't want to go in there. Oh my. We'll see you in a minute. I'm going to throw something at it. It hasn't blinked. I don't know what to think about that. But here we go. Not real, apparently. That right there make you pucker. Oh, it's plastic. My goodness. Whoo! Alright, let me get that. That's crazy. I hope you can see that good. But that right there is enough to freak somebody out. I want to buy one of them. That's crazy. That looks real. I was coming in here to put the boat in and seen it. That right there would be about enough to make you tinkle a little bit. That's hilarious. Whew. Get around the pond and see what I can find. I guess it's to deter beaver. I ain't never seen anything like it. I'm gonna put it back out, but just, oh, that's a heck of a note coming over the hill, and right there that is. I'll put it back out there in the grass. Whoo! Alrighty, we'll move on down. That'll get your heart beating quick. I'll talk to you in a little bit. First cut tree sign I'm finding, but I got to be mindful what I do with my sets, because he's got a lot of little young calves in here, and I don't know if he can pull out an 850 or not, but I'll probably just try to find bank dens and set 330s submerged. I don't want to catch one of his cows. That's just the first sign I'm finding is cut trees right there next to the pond. I don't know if you can see it up on the hill, but there's whiteface cow up there. I've seen several calves running around, so I'll just be careful what I'm doing. Well, this was where the dam was. I can see bucket scratches in the mud, and they've hauled out what was the dam up on top of the hill. Don't know when they did it, but it's been rained on a time or two. I'm still going to get in here and see if I can't find a beaver den. You can tell where the dam was. They've torn it out, but it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for me to find them. But if I can find sign, I can catch it. I've walked down this creek trying to see if they made a new dam somewhere, and they have not. Have not found any fresh sign yet. Just cow sign. But I'll keep moving. Hopefully I can find the den. And I'm going to pull over into the other pond in a minute, after I get all the way around this one, and see if I can find fresh sign somewhere. Finding some of these stobs where they have been in here cutting. They're not super fresh, but it has been multiple events in here cutting. Cutting here, cutting there, a lot of older cuts. And just gonna paddle around, see if I can find these dens that are supposed to be in this levee system. I haven't found them yet, but I'm only about halfway down. We'll see in a minute. I have found one bank den. It's got a hard bottom, but it's not been used a whole lot lately. This is just a beaver that's moving around. I'm not finding any fresh sign, but they told me they keep seeing it in here. Shallow. Boom, right there's the run coming out of this den. Right there, going up in there. But I am going to put a 330 on it. If they come through, they'll be checking it out, looking for places to set up homes. I figured it's just a 2-year-old or a couple of 2-year-olds moving through. I'm going to put that 330 on an H stand down in that run, and add a little pasture to the grass behind it to make it smell like somebody new has moved in. See if I can get some attention there. I'll show you the set when I'm done. Right here, I have it 330 set in that run, and I put a little bit of 4-inch canister right up in here to get an aerial smell. If a beaver smells it, he'll come check it out, see if somebody's home. I'm gonna keep moving down this little levee. I think I found another den, but we'll find out in a minute. Say it's not super fresh. I don't know that that'll make a catch, but anything coming through here looking to set up a new home, we'll be checking out the existing holes. And the 2-year-olds are dispersing, so maybe it'll make a catch. I found another den right here. It was an existing den that was used when the water was deeper. It's not right now, but I found the deeper run. And I can take the boat paddle and just make it go and disappear up in that run. And it's a narrow levee. That's what they're trying to prevent from being eroded out by the beaver. But I will put a 330 in this run, because it fell hard on the bottom. And I'll keep moving, see if I find any more. Then I'm going to pull over into the other pond and see if that's where they're making it home. But right here, anything coming through here is going to check out these dens. I'll show you the set when I get it done. Well, I've got an H stand and a 330 set in that run. Pulled out here on about a 6-foot cable to my anchor that I got orange tape on, so the landowner can see where my stuff is at. But right there, it's in tight to the run as close as I could get it. I say I can run a boat paddle up in there into the levee. Felt hard on the bottom, but I'm not seeing a lot of fresh cutting, which concerns me that this is not active at this moment. But you never know. I've seen weird things happen. I'll keep moving. Here's some of the old den structure when the water was high, back when they had the dam. You can see that bank den. Nothing new floating in it. Moss, it's not been disturbed. Same here. And with the dens going up in there, I haven't found anything just really good. There's a den. Paddle goes and goes and goes. But the moss hasn't been disturbed. Well, I just heard something in the hole. Maybe y'all heard it. Something's on. I heard a squoosh up in there. That was weird. I'm gonna set 330 in it now. I mean, that run right there is not deep, and I would not have normally set it. But as I was sitting there, I heard a sloosh up in there. Right there you can see it's down below the eyes in the run. I don't want to leave it that way. I'm going to find some grass, try to cover it up. But I heard something in there. I'm going to keep poking around, see if I can find more dens. Because I got to steal. That's just weird. Weird feeling when you hear something sloshing around right there when you're on top of it. But I'll get some grass, get that doctored up a little. I got an upper pond levee right here. I'm gonna walk over there first and see if I can see any sign that may be in that upper pond. But before I drag the boat that far, I'm gonna walk over here to look. This place may be a bust. We'll find out tomorrow. I know I did hear something in the den down there at that end. It's not a huge farm pond. And I'm not seeing any fresh chews, any pullouts, any places where they've been feeding fresh, and they have torn out the dam. So I don't know. I'm gonna go up here and put a game camera watching the creek entrance to see if anything. I mean, the big main creek is below here in another cattle pasture, and that's going to be the access point for beaver, otter, anything coming into this pond. I'm going to set that camera out, see if anything's moving up the creek. But I'm not seeing the sign that I need to see to be confident in a catch. Sad but true. We'll see you down there. I have put a little game camera right there watching the little creek access that comes in. And we'll see if we get any pictures of anything coming up the creek. Right here is where they tore out the dam. It comes down through the pasture, goes on down the hill, and runs into the big creek down there at the road. But if anything's moving, this camera will get a picture. We'll see tomorrow. I'm gonna get out of here.